So I will proceed with the Islamic finance. So what is Islamic finance? Islamic finance is the rest of the application of the Islamic law and also the Sharia, where the primary resources from the Al-Quran and the saying and the practice of the Prophet Muhammad. Sharia is very much of the context of the Islamic finance, where it have emphasized the justice and also the partnerships.
Okay, now I will talk about the introduction of Islamic finance contract. So Sharia explains certain requirements for a contract to be lawful. Any fiscal requirement of Sharia is deemed valid and lawful. So Islamic financial contract have been developed throughout the Islamic civilization based on the need and requirement of the society. So 5 main contract in the Islamic finance is Murabahah, which is the profit and loss sharing, Musyarakah, joint venture, Murabahah for cost plus, Ijarah leasing, and the last one is Salim. But for our group, we're going to explain about the Bithaman, Ajil, Ijarah, and also Murabahah. Now I will talk about the Islamic finance contract, product, and services. The first one is Murabahah profit sharing, and then Wadi'ah subsidy, Musyarakah joint venture, Murabahah cost plus finance, Ijarah leasing, Takaful Islamic insurance, Sukuk Islamic bond, and the last one is Hawala, which is an international fund system.
Next, I will proceed with the Bithaman Ajil. What is Bithaman Ajil? Bithaman Ajil is the sales and also the purchase transaction of the financing of assets in trade and the installment basis with a pre-agreed period. They also based on the Islamic law and also Sharia. The creditor should not take any advantage of the borrower, and the sale price will include a profit margin. Okay, there is a 5 essential element of Bithaman Ajil. The first one is buyer, the second one is seller, the third one is object of the contract of the merchandise, the fourth one is the price, and the fifth one is the contract offer and also the acceptance.
Okay, now I will talk about the condition of Bithaman Ajil. So there is 4 conditions. The first one is seller and purchaser. So both of the seller and purchaser must be of sound mind, and then attain the age of activity and intelligent. The second one is the subject matter. The subject matter is exist during the times of the purchase, known by the seller and the purchaser, lawful and permissible or halal under the Sharia. The seller is the owner of the subject matter, and the subject matter is delivered to the purchaser, include the transfer of the ownership. And then the third condition is the price. So the price must be known by the purchaser and the seller, and the currency is agreed by both parties. And the last condition is akad ijab kabul. So ijab kabul must be absolute, definite, and decisive language that should be made in one session. Okay, now we talk about modus operandi of Bithaman Ajil. In step 1, the customer will approach contractor and identify the asset to be purchased. The customer and the contractor will sign the sale and purchase agreement. Step 2, the contractor will deliver the receipt to the customer, and the beneficial ownership of asset is transferred to the customer. So then step 3, the customer will approach the Islamic bank and seek for financing on behalf of the asset, and then the bank will sign the purchase agreement and such agreement inform transfer ownership to the bank, and later then transfer the ownership again to the customer. And the last one is step 4. The payment is made in installment by customer to the bank monthly.
Next, I will proceed with Murabahah. Okay, I will start with definition. Okay, for the definition, Murabahah is an increase in capital or profit trading. It also is defined as a sale in which the acquisition cost and the markup are disclosed to the purchaser. It based on the element of trust in the cost price of the purchase item. Next, I will proceed with the condition of Murabahah. There are 5 conditions. The first one is the cost price must be disclosed to the contracting parties. This is because Murabahah is a trust-based or fiduciary sale contract in which knowing the price is a condition of its validity. Second, the markup must be disclosed to the contracting parties. Third, the original price should be of fungible properties. The price in Murabahah contract should be of a fungible properties such as wageables, measurables, and countables. Okay, next, the fourth one, the Murabahah contract should not lead to riba. If the subject matter in a Murabahah contract is riba item, the validity of the Murabahah requires that riba does not occur in relation to the original price. The last one, the initial contract should be valid. An item that is sold through a Murabahah contract must be acquired by the seller through a valid contract.
Next, I will proceed to the types of Murabahah. Murabahah have two types, which is ordinary Murabahah and Murabahah to the purchase order. For the first one, ordinary Murabahah, it is a contract which the seller, who is an ordinary trader, buys a commodity without relying on any prior promise to purchase or to sell, or without a purchase or sell undertaking. Then, the seller will resell it on a Murabahah basis for a price plus profit to be agreed upon in the contract. The second one is Murabahah to the purchase order, which is MPO. It is involved the sale of commodity through a Murabahah contract to purchase order for a pre-agreed selling price, which include a pre-agreed profit markup over its cost price. It is specified in the customer promise to purchase the asset. The purchase price is payable on or within a fixed future date in a lump sum or installment. Ijarah. Literally, the reward given for service rendered. It comes from the root word of Ajarah, which means compensation or to give a consideration. It also means the sales of usufruct. Technically, a contract of purpose and known usufruct with a specified and lawful return of compensation for the effort or work which has been expended. It is used to express the sales, which is great, of a known benefit in return or its known equivalent. Next, I will proceed with the condition of Ijarah. There is 5 conditions of Ijarah. First one is lessor and lessee, second is property, third is payment, fourth is usufruct, and the fifth is contract. For the lessor and lessee, is capable of taking responsibility, not prohibited from dealing with their properties, and not coercion is exerted on either of them. The second one is property. The property is owned by the lessor, ready for use, must be delivered to the lessee, and must be specific by the address description of specification. For the third one is payment. Payment must be in known currency, and it also be in absolute amount. For the fourth one is usufruct. Usufruct must be permissible, can be fixed in value, must be specified, and the lessor has power and capability to provide benefit and allow lessee to use the property. And the fifth one is contract. Contract is a contract offer and acceptance must be absolute and in defined and deceived language. Offer and acceptance must be made at one and the same meeting, and the acceptance must agree with the offer.
Okay, next I will present about the type of Ijarah. There are 5 types of Ijarah, but I will only highlight 3 types of Ijarah only. Okay, so the first one is Ijarah based on subject type. Okay, it can be divided into 2. First one is tangible asset. Tangible asset is to list the usufruct from the specific goods or asset that comprise all tangible asset. The second one is non-tangible asset. Non-tangible is to list out the works or self-skills. Okay, the types number 2 is Ijarah based on specifications of the subject matter. It can be divided into 2. The first one is a particular sources of benefit. So, it is the lease contract related to a specific piece of property, for example, car and shop. The second one is a liability to be fulfilled by a lessor. Okay, it is a contract on a particular usufruct that the lessor assumes the liability to be provided. Okay, types number 3 is Ijarah based on the time contract become effective. It can be divided into 3. The first one is instant lease. So instant lease is a lease contract that comes into effect immediately after the offer is accepted without relation to a future event or fixed future dates. The second one is lease at future date. Lease at future date is a lease contract that the effect is delayed to a future date. And lastly is lease subject to fulfillment of certain conditions. It is a lease contract by which effectiveness is tied to a future event.